They all fell for the divide and conquer construct, right? Right. But then, right. But Enlo couldn't trick you, right? But see, but then once if they go past that, then you got people who worrying about whether people are acknowledging that they the first one to say something or not. Like, are they the first? I was talking about that before. I was talking about that before. 2, 3 years ago, 5 years ago. Well, I've been on that since third, but that's cool, man, because really all of this information is old. It's new to us. It's new to a lot of us, but you know what I mean. A lot of this stuff been out, man. You know what I mean? Don't matter, who came out with it first or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing. Your sincerity, your level of sincerity is really going to be, right, ego tripping. It's ego driven. That's why I see it. That's how I know what it is. You know what I mean? The people be thinking I'm just Mr. Nice Guy, and I'm not a nice guy, because that don't mean nothing good. But people think I'm Mr. Nice Guy, but they don't even be thinking like me being a boxing coach. I done operated and functioned in for years in an extremely ego-driven environment. You know what I mean? Like an environment, like everything in the boxing world is ego-driven. But from the fighters to the coaches, the managers, everything is ego-driven. So you know what I mean? I spot an ego a mile away. So I just know the harm in that. You know what I mean? And even in that, I used to try to be balanced, the most balanced out of everybody there. That's why a lot of people ain't really want to mess with me, because they couldn't never tell what I was on. Because I always try to stay even. I ain't hateful. I ain't too happy. I don't talk about people. I ain't worrying about nobody else except for when I'm doing me and my guys. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's what I'm down with. So people don't know how to take you. I ain't against nobody. I'm only against you on the day of competition. So I'm just saying, I learned how to balance myself. I use that as a means to. I appreciate you too, Joe. You know what I mean? So I use that as a means to really regulate myself. Even in coming out here dealing in the world, well, I always was in the world. Really the boxing was playtime, for real, for real. The boxing stuff was playtime compared to the real world for me. But I'm just saying, even as a child, as a kid coming up in it, you too, brother. I appreciate you too. And don't worry, when I see you on, you know I'm gonna jump on. Peace.